today we're going to make another grapevine wreath. So let me come down here so you can see. Okay, so we're going to do fall. I found some really cute stuff. So I got these really cute little ribbons, very fallish colors. And I got these really cute little floral picks. And then I have some fall leaves. And I have them in two different sizes. So of course this is the big. And then I'm going to put some little in it. So, now I like to make my bow first when I'm doing one of these. Just because I really like to kind of use the bow to determine how much, I'm going to have. See, now this grapevine wreath is kind of uneven. So I'm actually going to put it all on this side because you're not going to be able to tell that it's really uneven when I put everything over here. So I will take my two ribbons and just make a bow. Just going to make a simple bow. What are you doing, Della? Okay. So, I think I'm going to make my tails, maybe 20 inches. So I'll just cut those first. And if you like the look of just one bow, one type of ribbon, then that's okay too. You don't have to use multiple types of ribbon, multiple patterns. I'm just doing that because, I just really kind of liked these two together. They're kind of complementary. And I wanted to pull out some more of this red because that will kind of stand out more. And then the orange will also stand out. So see? Okay. So I've got my tails ready. So I'll just start my bow. And when I make a bow, first I want to see how big. I think we're going to do about 5 inches. Yeah. So I will leave a little bit extra on the bottom. And then I will make my first loop. I will twist it because you want, let me start that over. Okay, so let's start our bow. So I'm going to make it about 5 inches. Yep. I'm going to leave a little excess at the bottom just so it won't come loose. Okay. So I want to make sure that my loops are even. So I just kind of push them together like this. And then I'll pinch it. Make sure they're still the same. I'll bring this back just a tad. Yeah, I thought so. There we go. Okay. So now when I get back to the middle and I've made my first 2 loops, I'm going to twist this ribbon. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want the pretty edge. See, this is the not good edge and this is the pretty edge. So I want that pretty edge facing up. So I'll just come back to the middle, make sure my sizes are the same, and I will twist it again. Same thing. Back to the middle, pinch it, and twist it again. Okay, and then this will be my last one. So I'll pinch it in the middle, twist it, and come back again. And then pinch it in the middle, like that. Then I'll hold it like this, and I'm going to trim this off. And then I'm going to take some floral wire, cut some off, and wrap it around. All I want to do right now is just hold it together, because I'm actually going to be putting more things in with this. So I'm just going to twist it one good time, like that. Okay. So I'm done with that ribbon. Now I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Now, of course, you can use the Bow Dabra or the Pro Bow to do this. So I'm going to make sure my loops are the same size. Yep. Okay. So same thing, I have a little bit of excess that I just have underneath. Now I'm going to pull it up and make sure they're the same size. Then I'm going to twist. Come back down to the middle. Make sure they're the same size. Pinch it. Twist it. Same thing. Come back to the middle and pinch it. Twist it. Then make my third one. And the reason I'm doing these separately is because it really starts to hurt your hands after a while if you're doing several different ribbons and you're having to keep holding a bunch all at one time. So I'll just do them separately and then put them together. Okay. So I'm back to the middle, and I'm just going to cut some off. I want to leave some. You want to leave some because you don't want this to come loose. So now I have my two. So I will open this back up. That's why we only did one. Well, if I can figure how to do it. There we go. Okay. Then I'll just hold these, put them together. Then I will take my two tails and find the middle. Pinch that. And then I'm going to tie all this together with my wire. So I'm just going to put my wire around the whole thing. I'm going to try to get the ends even at the bottom. Then I'm going to pull really tight with it and then start twisting it. That's kind of how you can get it really tight. There we go. Alright. And then what I'll do is I will tie it down temporarily on my base. I'm just going to twist it a couple times. Then I just do that so that I can fluff it. So using your wreath to fluff your bow is a great way. So I'll just start separating these like this. Okay. And then once I get them separated, I will start moving them around. So I want the colors to alternate. So I'll move this down here. See, and when you tie it down, that helps so that you can pull one down, pull one up, and then you just fluff them. Once you get them where you want them, then you can start fluffing them. Okay. Pull this one around. There we go. Okay, once I get the bow like I want it to be, then I will just kind of take it off. So just take it back off. Like that. And I will set it aside until the end. So I'll just set that aside. And then I will bring all this back. Okay. I just love these fall colors. They're so pretty. Okay. So I'm just kind of untying some of this so that I can cut it. Okay. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to start cutting some of this off. And I definitely want to use some of the longer, small ones. So maybe these three. And I'll set these aside because I will use them in something. And I'll take a few from here. Sorry, I'm laughing at my dog. She likes to, for some reason, she likes to root around in my flowers. So she's kind of over there looking through my flowers. All right, so now I'm going to cut some of these. Whoop! That one came off. Can it go back on? Yes. Okay. All right. So the first thing I'll do is cut the tag off. And I got these from Hobby Lobby. And the best thing to do is to get these on sale. So when the seasons start to get closer, they'll start putting everything on sale and I'll run over there and get it. And then I just hang on to it until it comes back around. That just does not want to stay on there. Not a problem. I'll just set it aside. I'll use it for something else. Okay, so I'm going to cut these off. They'll be filler. Okay. Alright, let's see. So we're going to be working on this side. I definitely want some of this. I don't know if I want to use, I may use the whole thing. Okay. So we'll just cut the tag off. Oops. It does not want to come off. I got it. Okay, so then we'll flip the tag off of this. Okay. So I'll cut all these up, and then when I come back, we will start gluing them in. Well, I've gotten everything cut, and I thought it would be good to start putting them in, and I did forget to show you this earlier. I have these two little corns that I want to put on either side of the ribbon because I really like that. It has all the colors in it. I think it'll look really cute. So, I'm going to start. Whoop, let me just move these out of the way. I'm going to start putting these smaller leaves in. So I'm just going to take them and put them in my glue pot, which of course is a Walmart skillet. And I'm just going to put it right down in the wreath, and then I want to bend it and make sure it's going in the direction I want it to. Like that. Like that. Okay. Now just keep putting these in. Okay. There. So see, I kind of want them to go around like this. I want to get a decent way around the wreath with these. So, let's see. So that's pretty good. That's about as far as I want to go. So I want to go probably about right here to about right here. So I want to leave this part right here blank. Okay. So I'll just keep putting some of this around. And I do want it to stand out from the wreath. There. Okay. So I'm just kind of putting it in my glue pot here and then just putting it down. There we go. Let's see. There, that makes it a little easier for you to see. Okay. So I'm just taking these and running them in my glue. Whoop. And then just sticking them down. In the wreath, and I'm kind of twisting it. Okay. And I do want everything going in the same direction. It just helps if you're making something like this, if I am trying to get it to go halfway around, I want it to all go in the same direction. So that's what I'm doing. Now sometimes I will do it so that they're going in opposite directions, but on this one I really want it going in the same direction. So I think we need one more over here. Okay. In there. There we go. So now I'm going to start filling in with some of these bigger leaves. And of course I want to make sure they're all turned in the same direction. Oops. Okay. Just stick that back down in the same place. See, that fills in a lot of that space, and then you can still see some of this smaller leaf. There. So I'm going to put some of the big leaf in, and then I can see where I need to put in some more of the smaller leaf. So I'll just keep adding some of that. Okay. Let's see, maybe about one more here. I don't want to go too far over because I want to leave some space over here. And I want to leave, some room for my bow. So we want to make sure we have kind of enough room for our bow. Yeah, we do. That's good. Okay. So when I'm doing something like this, sometimes I will periodically just put the bow in to make sure that I haven't gone too far so that it will interfere with my bow. Okay. So I think I'll put one more up here, one more of the big leaves up here. I'm going to kind of go in here. There we go. And then I will decide where I need to put some of the little ones. Because this is my dimension. The little one is giving me the dimension where sometimes I would put leaves here. I'm actually using these small leaves to take care of that. Okay, I have one more of those, I think. Let's put that right up here. Okay. So I just step that up at the top, and then I'm just gonna kind of bend it over so it'll go in the direction I want it to go. Okay. Then I have a bunch of these little ones, but first I want to make sure. Oh, I have one more. Let's see. Maybe right up there. So, just going to get some glue on it. I'm going to stick it right up here and then turn it. There we go. So see, that's nice and full. So I'll just keep turning them and make sure they're going in the direction I want. Okay. All right, now, whoops, I have these. Let's see. I think I want to put those. Yeah. So I'm going to put this almost like it's behind a little bit. So I'll stick it pretty good in there. And then this will kind of just be a detail in the background. So like that. That's good. And I have one for the top as well. So, let's see. So for this, I want to make sure I know where I want to put it before I put it in. Let's see. No, it's not where I want it. That's good. Okay. So once I figure out where I want to put it, then I'll put my glue on it. And put it down. And I'm going to turn it. Okay. So see, it's a little splash of color in the background. I like that. Okay. So now that I've gotten that down, I was thinking about putting some flowers, but I'm not sure.
Hi.
Hi. I'm not sure if I like that.
Are you recording?
Okay.
Alright, good luck on your wreath.
Thanks, baby. Okay, so I can't decide if I want a flower or not. I don't really like those. So I don't think we're going to do those flowers. So I think what we're going to do, okay, now I'm just kind of bending these up so that they will not be too far in the background. There we go. And I'll just kind of look to see if I think there's any spots that I need to put some more leaves. And if I don't think there are, I will bring my ribbon back. And I'm just going to tie it around the bottom. So I'm just tying it in the back with my wire. There we go. I'll just kind of refluff it. There we go. And then I want to figure out, whoops, we have a couple of leaves that turned, so I'll just turn them back around. Okay, so I want to put my corn like right there. Okay, so I'm just going to put this on both sides. Like that. See, isn't that cute? I like that. And then I will just decide if I think I need to add, I do think I need to add just a little bit more down here. Okay. And I'll just kind of adjust things so that they are, everything's going in the direction I want. And there we go. All right. A lot of times what I'll do when I have one like this is I will put it on a little tripod and then just kind of make sure that everything looks even and is going in the direction that I would expect nature to go. Okay, so once I get this done, I like to put it on my easel. So, I bought this easel at Hobby Lobby. It was $14.99, and I just put it together, and I put a cup hook right at the top. Let's see if I can take this off and show you. Okay, so right there. See, if you see right here, I just have a little cup hook right there. And so I just set my wreath right on it. Because when you're doing a wreath like this, see, when I'm laying it on the table, it looks fine. Everything looks even. But see, then when I get it up here, I notice that it's really not. So I can tell already just from looking at it that I might have to add some extra over here. So I will just add some more of the little leaves. Because when you're doing something like this, perfection is not what you're looking for, because no perfection in nature. But you want it to be pretty even. You don't want one to look really full and the other to not look full. So that's what I do when I'm done with one of these. I'll just kind of go around and tweak it. See, that looks a lot more. That looks like a lot closer. And I'll just keep bending and moving things until they go where I want them to. And that's all you do. There we go. Push that one down a little bit more. There we go. I like that. I haven't put my little corns in permanently yet. Okay. So once I get it to where I want it, then that's all I do. But you know, with something like this, you can easily get to the point where you just keep adding and adding and adding. So you just have to get to where you're comfortable. I feel like it's pretty even. I thought a really cute thing you could do, and we'll just pretend like this is painted, but that would look really cute if you had a little ladder on this side over here. Especially if it was like a red. That would just be so adorable. So this is what I do when I'm making the grapevine wreaths. And of course, I'm starting on my fall stuff because before you know it, fall will be here and I won't be prepared. So I hope you enjoyed this. And please let me know what you thought. And if there's a different kind of wreath you want me to do, just let me know. And you can see I will keep moving things around until I get them perfect. But, well, it's never going to be perfect. So I hope you enjoyed this. And I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.